Hello lovelies and welcome to my channel. I'm Monica and my company name is Domestic Bee and I'm a professional organiser. Today's video, as you can guess from the title, is doing your planning for 2020. A lot of you I know do use digital planning, which is fine. So if that's for you, I'm not doing anything on digital planning today. It's all about my diary. I'm a paper person and I find that if I actually write things down, I tend to retain it a lot more. I do have my computer and Apple stuff which all talks to each other and that's all well and good. But if it pops up to remind me and 5 minutes later I've forgotten, that's it, it's gone. So I like to have a look at my diary and actually write things down. So that's what I do. Now, how I work with my diary is I actually put in my non-negotiables and I work backwards. So that means that I write in all my birthdays for the year, the anniversaries, scheduled meetings that I know of at the beginning of the year, school holidays, public holidays, travel, vacation times, date nights, time out for yourself to get your manicures, pedicures, have lunch with your girlfriends, and doctor's appointments that you have, regular appointments, your birthdays, anniversaries. So I think that's about it that I've covered. Now, what I do also with my diary is that I did do a workshop, a kiki workshop, not long ago, and it was a planning one. Actually, it was last year. And what the lady Sue who taught us, she was lovely, and she what she did was that she divided each day into two. So one side was planning and one side is diary. So which works out really good, especially for someone like me that works at home. So with my planning side, it would be when I plan to do my videos, my blogs, social media, anything to do with my business, and also appointments. And then on the right hand side would be my diary. So that would be my everyday things, where I would have to, go for a doctor's appointment or the dentist or, someone's birthday, things like that. So it's all in the one. And then on the beginning of each month, it's got a month to review, and I find that really helpful so that I can have a quick glance and I know exactly what's going on. And so I fill out as much as I can, and I do pretty it up a little bit because I really like doing that. I'm a stationery person. I absolutely love stationery, and I think I've probably got about 3 diaries so far for 2020. So we'll see which one works for me. The one I'm going to show you, I've got... I did have one last video, which was beautiful, a bee. It's got bees on it, and I'm going to use that for my actual work appointments, which I will, pass on onto this one as well. I will fill it in, but that one will be mainly for my work, and this planner here will be for my scheduling and also for my diary, my day-to-day life. So this is a kiki. This is an A5 size. I did put tabs on the side as it does have two ribbons. So you got one for the month and one for whatever else you need it for. However, I find that I do switch between months when I'm filling things out, so I like to have easy access rather than having to flick through the page. So I did that. I did do that with a punch, which is a tab punch that I've got. If you're interested, I'll let you know. It is a Stampin' Up one. Not too sure if they're retired, but you can buy also these types of things from Officeworks, and you can do it yourself if you want to. That's just me being lazy, so I don't have to keep flicking through it. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around, and before I do, I'll show you. This is where I keep all my washi tape and my pens and my stickers. I don't go over the top, but I find that if something's pretty, I will tend to work on it more, and I fill it out as much as I can. But then usually when I'm watching TV on a Sunday night, that's when I'll finish off and do what I need for that month. So this is what this looks like. So I actually purchased this from Spotlight, and you can see it's got all my bits and pieces in it. It's very lightweight, and then I can just carry that with me, and if I'm in the lounge room watching TV with hubby, I can just have that with my little table and I'm good to go. I also do that like on a Sunday when I'm doing my meal planning, so I do that together. And on the Sunday night is when I have a look at the what I've got for the week, and then I just leave that out on my desk so I can have a quick quick look in the morning. So anyway, we'll turn the camera around and we'll get to it, and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so here is my diary. I did actually get my initials put on there. Kiki K do that for you. I think it's about $9 each initial, and I got this done in the rose gold. And I've just got a little paper clip there that I just popped on there. So I'm just going to open it up. Now, I did put my own tabs on there, as I like to, like I said, flick through it quicker, and I'm really sorry about the light. It is actually gold with white background, so I'm not too sure if you can see that I've put the January, February and so forth on the little tabs there. And I've just put some little, I know I got this for free somewhere, so I just thought I'd add that into it. And I'm going to go, I will be skipping it a few months, because some of the months I've put January and May, I had a few things on there, so I was able to fill that out. So this is a view to a month. That's for January. And as you can see, what I've done here is I've color coded each of the things. So the green I've got for markets, purple for appointments, workshops and meetings, birthdays, and I've just written them in the different colors here. And just put a little quote down there, a little inspirational quote. So what I can do is each month, I've done that on the first page, but each month I can take that off and attach it to the following month. So what I've done here, as you can see, the ink went through a little bit there. We're just going to get a page, or I've got here. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I've put a little tiny bit of washi tape just down in the middle. I didn't do any measurements or anything, I just eyeballed it. And then I just put planning on one side and diary on the other. So you can see I've got record video. Then tomorrow I've got a roof tiler coming in. I've got getting my eyelashes done, you know, important things. I've got a workshop here. I've got someone picking up something. So I've got a market on that day. So these are the things that I know have to be done. And we'll go into, where have I got? May. So then I get to May, which is another big month because I've got some travel going on. So I'll just attach that there because washi tape just comes off and that just stays there. And then again, I have that color coded. So I know on a Saturday is our date, day or night. So depending on what we've got, I've just put date because I know that's for us. And we will schedule it either in the daytime or we go out in the evening time, just depending on what we've got. Also the pink birthday, so I've got my husband's birthday. We're travelling from these days here. We will be away, meeting. So I think you get the idea. Again, another just a little quote there. And then once you go into it, so what I've done is I've put the tabs on the beginning of each of the months there so I can see at a glance on what I've got on. And I have not done that page. As I said, I do it usually a little bit every night, and I have done quite a lot, but I've only filled out the pages where I know I have things on that I know of at the moment. So here, this is, I've got all the travel here, so I know that that's going on. And I like what they've got at the bottom here. They've got birthdays, so you can write birthdays. It's enough room for 2 people. I do have a couple of birthdays where I've got 2 people. So yeah, and I've got these little stickers which I bought from Etsy a while ago. So I've just put the little sticker there. And then, oh, we're on to June, so I'm still covered in travelling there. So that's what I've done so far. I have filled out, like I've put all my little things here, you know, my little quotes. And I will be filling out the rest of the birthdays and that probably tonight. So that's what I've done so far. And if you have any questions, please let me know below. And I'm sorry about the light. It is not a very good light. And I hope that wasn't too confusing for you. And we'll see you soon. Bye for now. So thank you for joining me. I hope you got something out of that. I know diary planning is such an individual thing and there's so many different ways that you can do it. I've tried to simplify it for me as best I can. That's why I do have the planning and the diary in the same column so I know where I'm at. However, it might be too messy for some people. You might want 2 diaries or 3 diaries. Like me, I do have a couple of diaries and I do use them. Also, I do have a digital, which I do use the Google Diary as well. So, you know, whatever works for you. However, if you have any other suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And with the little bell beside it, they'll notify you of all my future videos. You can also find me on Facebook. I'm pretty active on Facebook. And I hope to see you soon. So have a fabulous week and I'll see you soon. Bye.